Hey everyone, so as you saw in the title, we're going to New York for 48 hours. My dad's taking us to the airport and it's currently like 4:10 in the morning. It's going to be an early flight, but I'm excited to go on my first trip with Grace and my mom. Grace, say hi! I've done a couple of trips with Grace, but never really just a trip with my mom. It's usually a bigger family trip, but woohoo! Our first girls trip. Since it's not that long of a trip, I'm just packing PJs, makeup, toiletries, and my camera equipment. Now, this trip wasn't exactly planned. See, my mom, she's an incredible woman. She immigrated to the US 6 months pregnant with me. My dad was already living in the States when they got married, but she stayed in Korea because my dad kind of went back and forth. When they conceived me, she made the decision to make the big move with nothing. Honestly, they didn't have much. She had no idea what life was going to throw at her at this point, but I'm sure it's the same with a lot of immigrants from way back when. They think of the American dream and they don't realize all the hardships and sufferings that come with it. Life went on and my parents eventually built their own business from the ground up, sacrificing countless weekends and vacations to make it a success. Don't get me wrong, she loved what she did, but all that hard work meant she never really took time for herself.
크로상 맛있다. 빵이 맛있다. 발로 설치해. Following with her foot. She's oh my. 어디 봐봐. 다리에 끼웠어? 엄마 좋아 우리랑 나와서?
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. 어디서 먹어?
My sister and I, well, we just wanted to spoil her a little bit. Life throws its curveballs, you know? So lately, life hasn't been exactly easy for me. Dealing with infertility struggles can feel so isolating at times. So the idea of a girls' trip, a chance to escape the daily grind and just focus on laughter and delicious food, well, it felt perfect. So with a little last-minute planning and maybe a lot of convincing from mom, we found ourselves on a plane to New York City ready for 48 hours of pure fun. Now, full disclosure, this trip was all about food. My mom is a total foodie. She has a small frame, but food is her love language. My aunts and my mom herself would tell us about her love for food ever since she was in Korea.
맛있어? 베이스드?
Daughter bagels, chicken club sandwich.
소유 버니겠다. 야 이렇게 나눠 먹으니까 좋다. 못 먹다 못 먹다. 이거 봐.
Is she okay?
야 얘 그거 봤니?
하늘이가 어디서 배웠니 이런 거? Oh my god.
When she would get her monthly paychecks from work, about 75% of it was to go out and eat and buy food for her sisters, while the rest of them were shopping for clothes with their own paychecks. We wandered around bustling streets of Koreatown for the most amazing Korean barbecue, desserts in SOHO, and even braved the long line at Adele's for halal food everyone raves about. Okay, so the Adele's my mom didn't go with, it was just Grace and I. But make sure to check out Angie's Table shorts for this. I did a whole short form video on this, but I didn't add it to this. Right now, we are at Lay Industry. Grace and I have been just seeing this all over social media. We really wanted to try their pizza because we always get Just Joe's, which is probably the most widely available. It's kind of just everywhere on every street in New York. But today we're trying Lay Industry, so we are super excited. But honestly, the best part wasn't the food itself. It was seeing the pure joy on my mom's face. She let out these little gasps of delight with every bite. It was a stark contrast to her usual stressed expression. We laughed so hard our stomachs hurt, and New York City may be a concrete jungle, but on this trip, it felt like a beautiful sanctuary. A sanctuary from daily pressures, a chance to prioritize family and ourselves, and a reminder of the simple joy of spending time with the people you love.
So good, Grace?
Le Artusi. So this is probably my favorite Italian restaurant in the US. It comes right after Rome. So the pasta here is incredible. It's so delicious. And I really wanted to bring my mom here. They did have plumbing issues that morning, so our reservation got pushed back. by like an hour and a half. But they were really nice. They gave us really good service as always. And they also gave us these freshly baked cookies on the house, which was delicious. I think they added cinnamon in it. It was really good. I'll show you guys what it looked like at the end of all of this. My mom being Korean is always about like fully cooking everything, right? Like it's like the noodles have to be fully cooked and it's like gross. But here she's understanding why people eat pasta al dente, and she's understanding and liking the chewy texture of the noodles.
후추가 많이 들어간. 진짜 뭐? 양념이 이거 맛있어. 맞아.
Doesn't everything look phenomenal? Okay, this is the cookie I was talking about. Right now we're going to walk back to our hotel because we ate so much and we passed by the Flatiron Portal. This is where New York meets Dublin.
너는 좋아? 그래서?
좋아요.
엘라 안 보고 싶어?
엘라 너무 보고 싶죠.
그치? 엘라 없이가 처음이야?
처음이지.
처음이야.
와.
그거 얘기해. 우리 방 2개 준 거. 쿠키가 되게 맛있더라. 금방 구워서 나왔는데.
Careful, 엘라. 엄마 이거 들어봐. 야, 너 뭐하니?
진짜 안 힘들어. 우리 하늘이 오늘 잠 잘 자겠다.
그러니까 하늘아 잘 자겠다. 오늘 아침에 일찍 일어났지.
너무 고맙네 언니가.
아 우리 소망이도 옆에 있었구나.
계속 소망이 슈바바이고 막
그래?
슈바바에. 미치겠네 쟤.
언니가 전화하기 전에 바로 뺐는데 막 관심이 있는 Is that Ella's dad? 쇼 한대 보여줘 언니.
와.
정관장 타게.
And after resting, we go out to eat some ice cream because it was a hot day, and this place got popular because Blackpink visited.
깔라만치, 매실. 어떤 깔라 그랬지?
Oh, really?
야.
They have amazing flavors. It was really good. We walked to Koreatown before our dinner reservation, and my mom really wanted to go into Hmart because she wanted to see and compare the prices with Chicago. And lo and behold, it is literally like 2 to 3 times. Don't know how people afford to live in New York, honestly.
Well, it's like interesting here. 근데 많잖아.
많이 되지.
24불? 와. 고기김치. 그래서 뉴욕에 안 사는 게 다행이야?
I skipped our entire dinner because you guys are just gonna have to wait till the next video to see what we eat and what we thought of it. But this is the next morning. We went to this cafe that we found on Instagram, and it was actually really, really good. This might not be your typical travel vlog, but it's a reminder that sometimes the most meaningful journeys aren't meticulously planned vacations, but they're rather spontaneous bursts of love and appreciation for the extraordinary woman in our lives. If you're struggling with something, whether it's infertility struggles like me, or just the daily grind, take this as your sign to reach out to a loved one. Plan a simple getaway, a staycation, or even just a coffee date. Reconnect, share a laugh, and let the people who matter most know that you're grateful for them.
살살 먹어.
엄마 이번 우리 여행 어땠어?
좋았어. 왜냐면
엄마.
아니 안 좋았어 진짜. 왜냐면 우리 셋이서 여행하는 거 뭐야 처음이잖아. 좋았고 맛있는 것도 많이 먹고.
아빠 없어서 좋았어?
아빠 없어서? 아빠가 없어서 좋았다라고 표현하기는 그렇고 그냥 아빠가 없어서 편했다.
음식도 우리 좀 잘 고르지 않았어? 그치? 그리고 엄마가 좋아하는 스타일 조금씩 다 그냥 먹고. 내가 나랑만 여행하는 게 좋아? 아니면 엄마랑 같이 와서 좋아? 그러니까 엄마랑 같이 와서 좋아.
셋이 다니는 게 재밌는 것 같아.
야,
엔지랑 모아도 괜찮은데 3명이 있으면은
완전체가 된 것 같지?
난 엘라가 있어야 완전체 같아.
나는 아니야.
아니야.
진짜 엘라는 너무 보고 싶어.
너무 힘들어.
엘라는 나도 보고 싶지만
너무 힘들어.
여행이 아니야. 엘라가 고생이야. 이렇게 해도 좋을 것 같아. 나도 I feel like I need a break sometimes.
And I feel like I tried everything I want. But we just have to try the stuff today, and then I'm like,
We're good.
everything I wanted to try this trip.
야, 난 좋았어. 엄마랑 와서도 재밌어.
다음에는
이태리 가자고?
아니 케빈하고 가면 엄마가 연락해.
아니야.
Thank you all for watching this slightly different video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what kind of content you'd like to see more of. Maybe next time we'll share a recipe inspired by our New York City adventure. Until then, stay strong and don't forget to cherish the people who make life worth living. Take care! Oh, and make sure to check out next week's video because it's gonna be about food that wasn't part of this vlog and it's kind of gonna be more of like a mukbang video. So make sure to check out next week. Bye!
Overall.
It's just like that thing.